Hey guys, and welcome to another Deep Dive Bluey episode. Today is actually going to be kind of different because I'm going back to my original plan. I think this is best, but I might change it up again. Who knows? But today we are going to be listening and talking about episode 13, season 1 of Bluey, and it's called Spy Game. It's actually, I think, a really interesting episode and is really cool. And then I'm your host, Peter, and if you would like to see any notes of the episode, then just click the link below. And if you would like to support me, then click the same link below as well. We do have a couple of announcements today. Today is the podcast-a-thon. It is a way to help to show podcasters to help create I think it's actually really cool because what we are doing is saying, hey, here's a link below or a link to a charity or a nonprofit foundation to help with like anything from to like humane things to like helping children in Africa or anything. Today I chose Make-A-Wish, the Make-A-Wish Foundation in America, because it's focused on kids and making kids' dreams come true, and I want that to happen more. You can also help if you guys do have something similar to wherever you're listening at. I also highly encourage you also donate to that to help children around either your community or just around the world to help children. So let's continue, and we are going to be watching Spy Game.
The onions?
Get them yourself.
Oh, yeah, that's real friendly.
This episode of Bluey is called Spy Game. I got my mom. I got Chloe's dad. Stop! What's the password? Zebra. Correct. You may enter. Here's the samples, Bingo. My name is Sparkle Shop. Come on, Bingo. I'm gonna go and get Dad's sample. Bluey, can I get Dad? No, Mackenzie and I are the spies. Your job is to get the grass for the potion. Aww. What if we don't need a potion? What about if we use this wand instead? I already told you. Only potion grass can control grown-ups. Oh yeah, that's right. So you go and get some more potion grass. Bingo? Yeah? Okay. Let's go, Mackenzie. You password is, Diplodosis!
Where's that sausage tray gone?
You don't know what you're doing. Well, you're burning them.
I'll be back.
Dad! I need the toilet. I'm busted.
Hey, what are you kids doing down there?
Bingo! We're meant to be getting potion grass. I don't want to collect potion grass anymore. And my name is Sparkle Shop. You're not playing spies anymore. Good.
Come on, Bingo. Don't turn those top ones yet.
Good riddance. Oh, but who's going to get the potion grass? Password! Diplodosis. Bingo's not playing anymore. Honey, you have to get the potion grass now. What? But I'm a guard. Not anymore. Aww. Chloe, do you mind getting the potion grass? No thanks. I like being a guard too. But I can shout password the loudest though. Password! What if we don't need potion grass? We just use this chip packet. That won't work. It might. The barbecue The birds are having a barbecue. Let's try it. But who's gonna stand guard? You do it, Bluey. I'm the spy. Hey, what? But I'm a spy. Password is Rumpy. One man went to meadow. One man went to meadow.
How you going in there, Bingo? I can feel my sausages burning.
I started this through your wee and now it's turned into a poo. Two men went to meadow. I got the his. Okay, now you stand guard, Mackenzie, and I'll go get some more. Chloe's almost finished the spell. Let's put this pine cone in too. Achoo! It's ready! Now we can control the grown-up. I'm first. Okay, Louie's mum. Get up and dance around. No, not Honey's mum. I said Louie's mum. It's not working properly. Let me try. I'm going first. Maybe we need another pine cone. Little bit more.
Hey, Bluey, you need the toilet too?
Someone's playing the game properly.
Ah, is this the spy game?
Yeah, no one's doing their job.
And when did this start happening?
It started when Bingo stopped playing. Finish!
Check this out. We're dogs, kid. We all have a place in the pack. Now, look what happens when I take the bottom one out. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay, just do your best, kid.
Bingo. This one. And this one. And this one. Bingo, can you come and play with us again? Louie, I'm Sparkle Shop. I've told you this before. Sorry. You still want to play? Well, can I get to do a spy? Well, no. But I promise I'll think of something really fun. Okay? No, I can do it. Honey, let me my turn first. It's not working properly. Look who's back. Bingo! Okay, here's the plan. Mackenzie, you and me are going to do the last spot. I mean, Chloe, stand guard. And Bingo, you get the potion glass. Yeah!
He was thinking, I'm not going and I'll fight. Yes, you are.
Fuzzy.
Password!
Sweetie, we need the sausage tray.
Password!
Sausage tray.
Wrong! That's not the password!
Oh, never mind, I'll use something else.
I'm going first. No, I'm going first. No, me. I know how to do it. I'm going first. No. Bingo's going first. For real life. For real life. Oh, thanks, Louie. Go, Bingo! Yeah! Bingo! Okay, grown-up. Go crazy! Well done, Bingo. Ooh, I mean, Sparkle Shot.
Nice one, Bandit. Get him!
Wow, I completely forgot how good that episode was. There were some really great parts in that thing, and I'm like, dang. I mean, most of it was really just fun and games, but they still are able to put in a lesson within that. Like, what it is just that they're just trying to play a game, spy game. That's what the game's called. What we don't realize is that within the spy game, there's an order that if one leaves, it's all gonna collapse because they don't know, but they also don't like the part that they're given. And so it's actually kind of sad that it's well, I wouldn't actually call it sad. It's kind of an interesting way that how the world actually works, because that's how it works. In the episode, we see that when Bluey went over to Bandit, that dad, she's like, we're not playing the game properly, and it's not fun anymore. I don't like it. And then Bandit's like, when did it all started? And that's when Bluey left. So when they were leaving the bathroom, Bandit tried to show an example by stacking rocks on top of each other and saying, if you take out the foundation, the entire thing's going to collapse, just like how the spy game was ending. When Bingo left, it was all chaos, fighting, and unpreparedness. So that's what Bandit was trying to show. But Bluey was like, I'm 6 years old? I have no idea what you're even talking about. Sorry. But then later, like a couple seconds later, Bluey's like, oh, I see now. Whoops. Should have not done that. Not at all. And then as the episode kind of continues, Bluey takes charge because Bluey is a natural leader within the series, and especially in this episode, and it works out at the end. They get the foundation and everything starts working in order, but there is still chaos. And then Bluey's like, no, you guys aren't going first. Bingo is, because I promised her that it'll be fun. And they all agreed. And I think that's kind of really cool. I don't know what it really symbolizes, but it's just a very important thing. You have to have the foundation in order to continue, or you're just going to be in chaos and out of control and not supported in any way. It's the same thing just like at work or at school or at school really. But even at home. If you lose one part, you lose it all. Unless it's the top, then it's like a slightly noticeable thing, but once you get lower, it becomes very noticeable. But then, as we continue talking about this episode, we get to see new characters, such as Mackenzie's dad, and then two new families, Honey and their parents, and then Chloe and their parents. We see technically 6 new characters. And they're all friends with each other. In fact, I think it's kind of cool. Because, like, they do their adult play thing with the sausages that they're trying to cook. And Mackenzie's dad and Bluey's dad is, like, making fun of each other. Especially Mackenzie's dad making fun of Bluey's dad by, like, you can't make sausages, right? And, like, I know what I'm doing. Totally do. I've made sausages before. And then the best part is that when Bingo actually gets control of the spy game controller to control the parents, decides to go a little evil by saying, make the parents go crazy. And of course they do. And then they all blame Bandit, which is also really funny. Get Bandit. Let's get him. Yeah. Just like Bingo. It's pretty funny. And then Chloe's mom's like, all right, kids, we're having pizza. Because Bandit failed at making sausages again. Looks like. But it's just really cool. I really like the episode as well because, like, I think it's just a really cool episode to go along with everything. Because symbol is you have to have foundation. Without foundation, you won't be able to continue, and it's just not going to end well for you anymore. I really do enjoy watching Bluey. I hope you guys do enjoy listening and also watching Bluey in your own way. I'm grateful that you guys are listening to my podcast. I think it's still something that I'm happy that it is happening. I still plan on continuing this. In fact, I do have a surprise in the next coming episodes, because those episodes are going to change how I'm going to podcast from now on. For example, I'm going to be having new... I have plans for hosts for the next couple segments. Each segment's going to be like 6 episodes, because we talk about 5, and then that next episode. It's just been seeing along me, so it's kind of hard for me to get going, but I'm still loving doing this podcast. Then next is that the reason I'm gonna start doing sponsorships, so then I could also help fund and get more high quality content on here, and to just help with this podcast more. And then but those are 2 big things that are happening. I'm really excited about it. Today is podcast-a-thon. Not the date I'm recording, but the date that this is posted on. That's March 21st, 2025. In fact, an experience with this month 5 years ago was crazy. For example, I live in Utah, and that's why I chose America, a Make-A-Wish Foundation. So that's in Utah 5 years ago on Friday, March 13th. Our state shut down because of COVID. A week later, or within the next week, our capital got hit by an earthquake, which was surprising because we were not expecting an earthquake. And then lots of things have changed in the last 5 years. And within the last year, my things have changed even more. I think it's kind of crazy. And then if you want to help continue support or just look out on what I'm doing, you can follow me on Instagram or Threads. Although I'm not active on Threads, I'm probably going to do a Blue Sky. That might be nice. I don't know. Social media right now is chaotic because Twitter's now X, Facebook is dead, Instagram is just pictures and stuff to post with your friends and groups or content stuff. Then you got Threads, which is your replace on Twitter, the better Twitter. And then you got Blue Sky, which is a whole new ballpark because they were never really big. And then there's Snapchat that I'm ignoring, TikTok that I'm ignoring. And then YouTube is now a pay-to-win service, in my opinion. But the podcast side, I've been loving it. You guys have been listening and watching. In fact, I have my podcast on YouTube. I only have 6 views over the entire thing, and I wouldn't even call that 6 views. I'll still call it 0 because there's no growth, nothing. You have to pay advertisement for people to watch your episodes. And I'm like, I'm not paying for people to watch. I want people to watch on their own to learn more about Bluey. So thank you so much for listening in, and you can find notes in my Patreon for free. If you like to connect with me, then follow me on Instagram, or you could also message me on the Patreon. If you want to support me, you can go through that Patreon and do that. And if you like to share, I would like you to mainly share. I want you to share. That's the whole point. I want you to share, spread the word, because if not, that's just going to be kind of, this is meant for a sharing, because then the word of mouth is, in my opinion, the best way to spread word, because once it's out, and people will continue working on sharing. And then if you want to, you can follow me to know when the next episodes are coming out. Don't miss the next episode, because the next episode we are going to be looking back on the last episodes, I think. Maybe. I don't know. And then we will see you guys next time.